guess we'll start the stream now. I'll just get into a game. Yeah, I'll get into a game, and hopefully when a few more people have joined, we can get it really started. Cool. So I'll just do the standard and start off a game with Xerneas. So this is the deck that I'm planning to use for a League Cup this weekend. I just need to make sure that the list is right. I've taken out enhanced hammers and put in a fourth choice band and a parallel, so these are small differences that I've made. I feel like enhanced hammer's not as important moving forward, but we'll see. And yeah, hopefully I'll play some expanded later on as well. I'm very keen to see how Fort Wayne pans out this weekend. Very, very keen. I have a feeling Darkrai is going to do very well, but we'll see. I feel like really good players might end up playing Darkrai. As it seems incredibly consistent, but semi-decent opening hand. Looks like we hit quite a good matchup. So we'll go ahead and get our Bridget. We'll get most likely 3 Xerneas. Having 2 Guzma in opening hand is painful. Very painful. Because it means that I've only got 1 Guzma left, and that is prize, so I'm not Guzma in anything unless I take that prize. Cool. So we'll attach here and pass. If he tries to Guzma up a Tapu Lele or something, I can actually just Guzma and Geomancy. It's not that bad. Am I playing in the wrong format? I might be playing in expanded. Maybe. I mean, that's another card that's definitely... Has standard actually rotated yet? That's something that I haven't really even thought of. But again, going for Hooper makes me think that he's probably playing expanded. I do actually have an expanded Ho-Oh deck, but expanded Xerneas Ho-Oh deck, but I'm just waiting for some Ho-Ohs to come in. Okay, I'm playing expanded. Oh dear. Still, we can try and win, right? No harm in that. We play parallel, which actually seems quite good in this matchup. Ooh, chorus. I mean, if Xerneas can hold off against expanded, an expanded Darkrai deck, then it should be able to hold up well in standard, right? God, I'm such a beetle. I'm sure I changed it to standard as well. Love a challenge though. So next turn we're probably just going to Ultra Ball the 2 Guzma and grab ourselves another Tapu Lele. So he's got the compressor off. He still hasn't got a Skyfield, so I don't think he'd be too happy filling his bench quite yet. But he goes for it without Skyfield. It's a nice turn 1 attack. Luckily we tank that. Seeing that top deck, I think I'm just going to Geomancy. Yep. So he'll take a knockout this turn. It's going to be very hard. Very hard indeed. God, Chorus is so good. So he could go for attaching to Darkrai. It does 130 and ignores resistance, which is actually really handy. Because it one hit KOs these bad boys. But he's now doing 130 anyway, so that's not that important to do. Oh, it's a lot of pressure, isn't it? Alright, now we pull the trigger and Sycamore. We want to hit the XP share. That would be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy already. So certainly putting on the pressure, that's for sure. EXP share and a break. Alright. We take that. We'll just Geomancy. We'll be able to Super Rod in next turn, which is quite nice. So he'll be able to one-hit KO our Pokemon, assuming he gets another energy, which he should do. Lysander. What does he Lysander is the question. If he even Lysanders at all. So having to think. It's not an obvious choice unless he has choice band, in which case I'd probably KO the Tapu Lele. Oh, he was knocking me out before anyway. I forgot about the 20 extra damage. So he does Lysander. He does go for the Tapu Lele. Is that a knockout? No, 180. Fair enough. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. I need a max elixir really. So just double check, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 170, we're 10 damage off. So we really need to hit this elixir. So I'm going to put 2 energies back in. And a Xerneas. And instruct. Cool. I'm just going to get a Sycamore. Kind of want to hit our next EXP share now. Oh, EXP share and double elixir. That is what we were looking for. So surely one of these hits. I'm trying to think, can I get a Pokemon out of my deck? But it seems inefficient to do so. I'd have to discard either a Choice Band or an N. I think I max elixir once. There we go. There we go. Very good. We'll EXP share again. I think we max it. Okay. So I think we hold on to the max elixir until we see if we can get an Ultra Ball discard. And just thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, there's so many energy in the deck that it should be fine, so let's just go for it. There we go. We'll put this on Oranguru, as this already has an EXP share. We'll hold off on a Choice Band, even though we definitely need it next turn. And we'll live stream for 210 damage. More than enough. We're back in it. So he should be able to knock us out. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So he's 30 damage off right now. And I definitely want to end next turn. That's for sure. So we'll see what he does this turn. He can always doesn't have any Darkrai in his discard. Darkrai GX, so he needs to get some of those in his discard to power up. He's used a lot of Dark Patch and Elixir. 2-2 is split. So he should have some. Yeah, this is going to be touch and go. I mean, I definitely see my win condition, but it's not going to be easy, that's for sure. So he actually retreats here. So he's just going to go for a knockout on one of the Xerneases on the bench. Oh, maybe not. Does he have a late? Ah, okay, Malamar. That's fair enough. That's cool. So we're down to one prize. He's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, so the aim now is to just end him and hope that he does not draw out of it. So we're going to spread stuff. We're not even going to Super Rod here because we don't need to. Just going to go ahead and N. Cool, we get the Xerneas break. We're also going to play the Fairy Stadium. I don't want him going off nuts with Darkrai GXs. And we won't play the Choice Band. We play 4 Choice Bands, this will be fine. And we'll instruct. Rescue Stretcher will be cool, it gets Tapu Lele if I need it. Cool. So we got a chance. I did have a lot of energy price. Now it's 3 Fairy Energy and a Super Rod so far. Tyron Mango out before streaming works wonders apparently. He is absolutely conked out right now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So he's hitting for 100 right now. He needs another energy and a... Oh, if he has a Lysander, don't do me dirty. Do not do me dirty like this. He does not do me dirty. Looks like we win. We win the... we bring a standard deck into the expanded fire and we actually come out with a win. Let's overkill him. No, let's not. Cool. That makes me happy. So just think, you could be playing Xerneas in expanded. What are you guys playing this weekend? If any of you are watching and going to Fort Wayne, I think it is. I'm very excited for Fort Wayne, even not going. Cool. Now let's get back into standard. I want to play some Metagross actually. I really enjoy Metagross. It's a fun deck, and I don't have Gardevoir's GXs online, so I'm limited on what I can actually play. But if I was playing Fort Wayne tomorrow, I'd probably play Yveltal Maxi, the Maxi build. I've been really liking it. It's very solid against Darkrai. So I've got a turn 2 Metagross attacking, but I don't know if that's going to be good enough. I literally can knock out this Necrozma. I can literally knock out this Necrozma if I risk it. Well, that makes things a lot better. Oh, that's nice. Okay. That's a very nice top deck. We shall bridge it. Necrozma's quite good in this matchup, so we'll get one of those out. So I'm actually going to... Oh, I couldn't knock him out because I didn't have 2 metal energy. Cool. In which case I'll attach there and I'll just pass. Yeah, probably play Yveltal Maxis. I think it has a decent chance against pretty much anything. You've got the 2 Gallades for the Darkrai matchup. Night March is a bit iffy, I'm not gonna lie. What are the matchups? Trev, obviously, it does very good against Trev, and I'm also playing. I probably should have gotten a Vulpix as well. I need to play this deck more. What is it that I'm playing? I'm playing Machoke, that's the one. Machoke really helps me there. Alright, I'll get that Ultra Ball. I might forego the Choice Band here. I don't think the Choice Band's actually going to do much to me this matchup. So the question is, do we GX attack? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. I'm so bad at this deck. Oh. That really was bad. Okay. Does the 20 damage ever matter here? Eh. Probably not is the real answer. He's got a very juicy black ray if he wants to go for it. Very juicy. Cool. We'll go ahead and Sycamore. Max Potion's nice. Espeon 2 will be handy. So we'll go Max Potion and Metagross, I think. I'm actually going to just Core Beam again. That's slightly more relevant damage, because now I can knock him out with Metagross. I'm worried that he'll just Guzma up Necrozma though. That's a real worry. I've got Rescue Stretcher, so it's not the end of the world, but it wouldn't be pretty. So he's got an Ultra Ball for Lele if he wants it. Actually gets rid of a Max Potion. It's quite a big deal. He's got the 2 Metagross going now. Espeon should put in work, but no, you're right, this isn't Xerneas Break, but you'll be happy to know I did start off the stream playing Xerneas Break accidentally in Expanded, and ended up beating an expanded Darkrai deck, so that's cool. So Xerneas can hack it anywhere, pretty much. And because it's not Xerneas Break, I'm misplaying terribly with this deck, so just goes to show I'm a one-trick pony. Now this guy's got 3 Metagross out already. That's disgusting. And he's Black Raid as well. He's so much better than me. Ah, right, fair enough. I don't know why I'm saying fair enough, because you obviously can't hear me. So I'm talking to thin air right now. Any tips from new players to Pokemon TCGO? Do you mean Pokemon TCGO as in you're new to Pokemon full stop? Or are you new to just the online game? Because it's very different. If you're specifically new to Pokemon TCGO online, then it really depends how much money you're willing to invest into the game. But if it's not too much, then I'd invest in whatever the latest set is, and basically just go for one deck that you think you'd enjoy, whatever you think you want to play at tournaments. So I'm going to max potion here. And just invest in one deck and really get really comfortable with that one deck. That's so important in this meta game. Making sure you know every single matchup. Well, that was poo. I guess I'm core beaming here. That was so bad. Core beam for 40. My hand's not doing much either. This is so sad. But if you're new to Pokemon, then it's much the same. I think for your quickest route to success, I try to find a deck that you're very comfortable with, that fits what you think would be your playstyle. So if you want a very aggressive deck, then something like Elissapod Garb is the way to look at, and try and build that. Oh, there goes another max potion. If you want a mid-rangey deck, then Gardevoir is expensive, but it's very strong. Does he have the choice band? He does. It's not too bad. I've got Rescue Stretcher. I'm certainly just going to Black Ray GX everything, and then hopefully just just win with the Rescue Stretcher Espeon play. It's actually what I'm going for. So we will Geotech System. We'll also attach an energy to Beldum. I think we just wait. Like, we just win the game if he has used all his max potions. He's used 2. That was a 400 damage attack right there. And if he, you know, like if he has the max potions, I guess I'm in a rough position, but we'll see. Hopefully he feels safe. I'm really hoping he feels safe. That's the dream. Just attack me. You know you want to KO this Necrozma and not end me. Puzzle of Time! Oh my god, he plays so greedy! That is so greedy in a Metagross deck that struggles to... He's set up perfectly. He actually set up perfectly. That's disgusting. He set up so perfectly, and he had puzzles in his deck, which slows you down big time. Alright. Not to worry. I mean, I worry a little, but... Ugh. I mean, we're just gonna end him. Oh, we got a rare candy, that's very nice. Okay. I still feel like I'm in a good position, I'm just quite sad, is all. I could again just not end, and I have a guaranteed win next turn with a Guzma, but I think that'd be quite greedy. So yeah, we'll end. We'll put the choice band on Alele, because that's what we're going to want to be doing some damage with, I think. We want to KO this Necrozma. Cool. We'll attach Psychic. Retreat. And we'll also get a belt. Matangoing. Alright, we're back in this, so we'll Geotech, a Psychic. We actually could have, we could have put the Choice Band on the Espeon, because that also knocks out Necrozma. It's weak to Psychic. Actually, we don't need the Choice Band then, do we, at all? We'll attach another energy. And we'll take some prizes. So we only take 2 prizes, because unfortunately it's only going to be a non-EX Pokemon. Do I play any other TCG or CCG? I dabbled in Force of Will, but it really was a dabbling more than anything else. I never ended up playing it all too much. I loved the game. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic game. But yeah, never actually fully got into it. It was too expensive, I feel. I feel the card game was too expensive for how small the scene was. So I ended up not investing too much time and money into it. It's a cool game. Very cool. Alright. We're back in a driving seat. So we shall retreat. And we've got 3 Geotech systems to work with. Such a luxury. Other than that, I have a Magic deck. That's not to say I play it very often, but I do enjoy Magic. It's a cool game to play, but again, it's way too expensive, the game. Pokemon's the right kind of price point for me. We'll Sycamore. I'm gonna use one Field Blower. So I don't think he can knock me out this turn, because he needs, or he could do with Choice Band, I guess. It's kind of scary. Necrozma does a lot of damage, right? Oh no, it only does 190, never mind. He'd need 4 Psychic Energies on. And I feel like he's used at least 2 Rare Candy. 3. Alrighty. But I feel like he's got the Metagross. And he's going for his last Rare Candy? He has it. I should be alright. I should be able to just Guzma. Yeah, I should be able to just Guzma this Necrozma. I feel like that's his big threat. I have Max Potion as well, so I should be able to win the War of Attrition, in which he's used 3, I believe. 2. Yeah. Ooh, good. Do we have enough energies, actually? No. So we have to... Okay. I need to think about this. So I need to retreat and then Guzma. Okay. Or I could... Oh, I'm a bit silly there. I could have just attacked with... No, it's good. It's safe to attack with Espeon, with the Metagross. We'll just go back into the same Metagross and just Geotech this. So this time we only Geotech two metals on. You should only ever Geotech 2 metals on. Otherwise you'll be in sticky situations like that where you don't have enough energy. I only did it before just in case I was ever attacking with Necrozma, but I've actually discarded both, I believe. Yeah. I only played 2. Cool, I believe I played 3 Guzma, so I've only played 1 so far. So hopefully I draw into that at some point. But yeah. I'd definitely play more card games if I could. But it's very expensive to play more than one. It's expensive enough to play 1. So playing 2 does not sound fun. So we're going to thin the deck a little bit with cards we don't need. And that includes Bridget and Metagross. Fortunately, we'll never be able to Wonder Tag. We'll Max Potion. So I don't have enough energies, so I need to actually end here. And we'll never use Sycamores. We will actually Field Blower. And we will Choice Band up onto Tapu Lele. Then N. Hopefully we get energy. We don't get the Guzma either, so we're kind of playing on thin outs here. So I'll Geotech 1. And we hope and we pray. But he's definitely in the driving seat now. That Field Blow's fine. N is very good. It can only get better for us. Guzma, yes! And he's full out of rare candy, so we win the game. Perfect. He decides not to attack because he can't, and we topped at the energy anyway. Sweet. We win. So despite playing horribly that game, we brought it back in the end. It was smart Necrozma play. He kind of extended. Extended with his max potions, which meant that I had them when he spread. Cool. I've never gotten to the 3rd page. I'm really close. I kind of want to get there. Let's play some Glisper Garb. Let's do it. This is a deck I've never played before, but it's just adapted from the list that came second. Some differences, but I approve of. Oh no, it's my coin. I was gonna say I approve of his coin, Beedrill coin. Turns out it's mine, so. Alright, we mulligan here. I'm gonna expect some pretty bad hands. I'm not entirely confident in this deck, I'll be honest. Well, would you look at that? Would you have a look at that? Cool, so we're going to go ahead and bridge it. So choice band's not huge in this matchup. So I'm going to get rid of choice band. And stretcher. Every other card I feel like I'll need. Yeah. And get the Filele. Because I definitely want to bridge it. No energy, but it's not that important in this deck. So he's likely going to go up a prize, but that's fine overall. So I'll get my 2 Trebuchets, Tapu Koko, Finch Wimpod, Wimp out to Tapu Koko, we'll float Stone with Trubbish, and we'll pass. This would have been an incredibly good start if I'd went first. I feel like going first is going to be quite important in this matchup. He's got quite a lot of momentum. Ooh, Guzma, okay. So he's gone on the aggressive early. We'll go ahead and end. We need to get some stuff, and that's not stuff. That's not stuff. What do you do when you don't get stuff? I don't really know the answer. Right. Part of me wants to attach a grass energy to Tapu Koko because if he has Guzma, then he has Guzma and he takes out the Wimpod for sure. But I'm just not entirely sure. I feel like grass energy on Tapu Lele is fine. He doesn't really want to. 60 damage on Golisopod is actually totally fine because it sets you up for a choice band first impression or a GX attack. So there's the Guzma. To be expected. Okay, it's going to be tough. Well, aren't you just slightly late to the party? So now, oh, this is also disgusting. I think there's no way we come back in this, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go and play that deck that I play. What's it called again? This old chestnut. It's a deck that never lets me down. So we're against Greninja. This is typically, this is definitely a really bad matchup. Enhanced Hammer used to make it slightly more manageable, but we no longer play Enhanced Hammer. And this is our start, so if we had Xerneas in that hand it would have been perfect. Instead of like this Sycamore. Oh, okay, it's good to know she plays Rare Candy. Hopefully they don't start Talonflame. I feel like Greninja's very weak in this meta if you don't start Talonflame, but they oh, look at all these basics. There's no way this all Froakies. Ah. Somehow did not get anything off those mulligans. Thing is, this is one of those matchups where you have to really go in. You really have to go in. I don't think I can end here. It's just too slow. That's all sorts of bad. Okay. So the best way to maneuver this situation is probably to just wait. Or actually, I'll go now into a Xerneas. I have 2 Xerneas prized. Okay, that sucks. That sucks so much. Oh. I'll retreat and pass. Whoops. So he doesn't get water duplicates. I think I'm just gonna probably bridge it. I know that I've got so much prized, but I need to build up. That'll do. Whew, that's so bad. I'm pretty sure just before this match I said this deck never lets me down. He can't bobble me out the game. Because I do have multiple Guzmas and Evolving. Evolving's good. Well, there's a Frogadier. That's a top deck, I guess. Oh, you can discard off, say, Space Beacon. Ah, okay. Interesting. Right. Let's do it. It's got to be somewhat annoying. I hope. Like, you get rid of the Froakie, but that just means that if he was ever to rescue Stretch or anything, the Frogadier back, he won't be able to do anything with it. Let's instruct. That's the worst draw. That weakens my elixirs big time. Not that I got any. Do we Super Rod? No. Answer is probably. So we're likely going to attach DC and N next turn. 2040, 60, 80, 100. We're doing decent damage already. Doing very decent damage. So it's enough to KO Xerneas, hey. So maybe we don't attach DC next turn. And just hope for some elixirs. So we're enough to KO a Greninja next turn, which is fantastic news. Full blow is fine. Timeable. Oh. Oh. Timeable's so good. So good. Do you have energy, sir? Oh, you've got Space Beacon. You definitely have energy. But maybe you don't have much in your hand. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, cool. That would have been a nice elixir. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Can knock him out. It kind of leaves me high and dry. I think I'm going to take the knockout now. And then start geomancying again. Start reloading. Fairy energy. Where are my elixirs? Yeah, this is definitely where the game starts to get hard. I really need elixirs. It's gonna make or break this game. I need a rescue stretcher as well. 60 onto Tapu Lele. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and geomancy this turn. DC again. I mean, sure. Yeah? Why not? Alright. So I'm gonna get a Lele because I'd get a break, but then I wouldn't be able to elixir to Xerneas, which is what I really want to do. So let's go ahead and search. Doesn't really matter, I'm just going to end anyway. But let's make it that I didn't have N all along. Give me an elixir. Hello. Do we need Super Rod? Probably, but we've got so many energy in there. Yeah, go on. So, we'll Super Rod. I think one of everything. I definitely need another Geomancy. I think I'll save a Stretcher for the break. Hey, 4 energies and a DCE. That sounds about right, to be honest. Alright, let's instruct. Cool, so we've got support for next turn. And we'll Geomancy. So I'm now hitting for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. 200 if this survives, which it won't. I welcome the N, in all honesty. Another elixir. And an Ultra Ball. Cool. There's a splash. No. I wonder what... Interesting. So this is good. All with this energy. This is very good. I don't think I need elixir anymore. I'm just gonna grab the break real quick. And we'll instruct. Hey, that's what you want. Cool. We'll live stream. So we give him back his line, but he's only got Froakie, so unless some rare candy shenanigans go on, even then, he's not knocking me out. You know, smacking here is not bad. It really is not bad. It means that you can knock me out of the Moonlight Slash next turn, so I wonder if she used the play to smack Marzonius right in the face. There's a space beacon. Are you gonna smack me? There's the smack. I'm pretty proud of Golden Apple there for seeing that line. It's definitely right. I might regret Sycamore in there. I'm not going to. I'm going to stretch. I might save the stretcher to stretcher some Pokemon back in. Because he could just bubble storm me. I've got Guzma to get out of Paralysis Lock, which is good. Bubble Lock is nowhere near as good anymore. Alright. So who have a Greninja here? That should be fine. I can knock him out in one hit. Is Mango still asleep? Oh. He's so tuckered out. I only had to play with him for like 10 minutes for him to get like this. Remember when he was younger where he could actually play for hours and hours and hours on end. Come on, Golden Apple. Give me my win. Needs to Wally. Shuriken benched. KO this. Okay. Unfortunately for him, this isn't not going to work. Whatever the plan is. He's gonna have to have a stadium. Has to have a stadium. Otherwise I don't understand this plan. That was a mistake. I should have one more Guzma left in case Froakie bubble. No, that's all my Guzmas. Okay. Oh, I've got to be careful. But this game should all but be wrapped up. I'm happy to win this matchup with 2 Xerneas prized. And without a turn 1 Geomancy. Because this is one of the rough matchups. Previously it was one of the bad matchups. Greninja's a lot less consistent now. Hey, I've got some tickets. I've got a load of tickets, but we're getting there. 690 tokens, or lightning bolts, to get to the next milestone. Danny Biceps. What a man. What an absolute man. Give me a Xerneas start, baby. Outhand would have been bonkers. Going second as Xerneas start. If this little card here was a Xerneas, bonkers. God damn it. It's so unlikely that you don't get turn 1 Bridget with this deck. It's really, really unlikely. Just end me, come on. Don't bridge it. Oh, don't bridge it. Such a killjoy. Oh. That's not a Tapu Lele. Necrozma. N, thank you. Thank you. It's alright. Parallel's kind of nice here. Locks the rest of his bench out for the game. Now he's going to have to make a decision here. It's likely to just end up being Necrozma, which is fine. Even though it doesn't do much against me. So I'm going to play the Parallel first, because he should know what I'm playing, but he might not have been paying attention to the mulligan. So he might make a different decision based off this. He might get rid of the Wimpod, which would be great for me. We'll see. I mean, he benched Necrozma, so he must have some plans for it. No, he does the right thing. Alright, we will instruct for 1, and I mean this has to go on here, so actually we put this on here, and then instruct for 2 and hope for Elixir. Never mind. Did we have a Xerneas prized? I think we might have done. You know, maybe I locked him out. Maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and Sycamore here. Grab a Lele, get a Sycamore. This many choice bands early is actually kind of painful, because it's really important. I will instruct, why not? Oh, Fairy Garden's nice, but he might be holding that Tapu Lele. You know what, I don't mind if he is. No, I really don't mind if he is holding Tapu Lele. Parallel's done its job. It bought me 1 turn against a very aggressive deck. I have 3 Sycamore prized, so that's actually kind of helpful to know. Because knowing that I have 3 Sycamore prized means that if I'm taking prizes I can be a bit more risky. With the prizes that I take. It's not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not the end of the world either. Alright, all Geomancy. I'll play it safe. We've just got an hour to go of the stream, and it might be the first stream ever where Mango is in shot for the whole time. It's never happened. That'd be cool, wouldn't it, Mango? He does not give a crap. So yeah, he did have the Ultra Ball. He had a means for a Lele. Just didn't have the way to actually play it, but I still think the Fairy Garden there was fine. Knowing that I would have drawn 2 is not as fine, but we'll see how the match pans out. Already the one parallel is seeming to do wonders, because a lot of people rely on Tapu Lele now. That's like the main theory. A lot of people rely on Tapu Lele. Bridge it early. You're almost always going to get a value off parallel, this format. It's a very sneaky tech, don't tell Luke, who is also going to be playing Xerneas this weekend. It's very sneaky tech in the mirror. It's actually kind of game changing in the mirror. So hopefully he can't knock me out. I've used 1, 2, 3 trainers, which really isn't much. And I can just put on the pressure of Geomancies. This is some Mario cartoon. So my only problem here is I have no way to draw cards realistically. I get rocked by Guzma next turn. So I'm just gonna have to do Ugh, see you, Fairy Garden. N. That'll do. DC's a good draw here. Very good. We want to be wary of how much elixir usage we're having, but I think it's fine in this situation. Elixir. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think one more card is fine. And it pays off. We'll chuck it on the Orangaroo. We're going to spread on the 2 Xerneas breaks, even though it does get rocked by Guzma. There's no point just putting 1 on. And we've an EXP share out, so hopefully something sticks there. Hopefully he just has to knock out this Xerneas. If he does, then I'm in a really strong position. He actually he goes for the Coco. That's quite smart. That is quite smart. I mean, I'm still going to get the energy, but... Guzma, please. That's a Lele. That is indeed a Lele. Yeah. That's fine. It's a bit awkward because I do want to get another Xerneas on the bench, but I think this is so game changing. And I should get a Sycamore from prizes. I actually want to KO this one because he can Lysander, a Guzma Choice Band knockout Tapu Lele. So I'm going to KO this one. Floatstone's fine. don't think I attached the energy yet. I'm just gonna live stream. Should get a Sycamore. There we go. So my next turn's probably going to be rescue Stretcher the Pokemon back in and just bridge it to get a Xerneas back out. That's likely going to be my play. So he's going to probably GX attack here. Which is fine, I'll knock out whatever's ahead of me. Because he shouldn't be able to KO my Xerneas Break after that. Unless I feed it to a Garbodor. But I feel like he needs Field Blower for that. N, okay. So my last prize is a Guzma Sycamore. I'm not too sure on the rest. Not sure why he went into Coco there. So can he knock me out? So I should have an extra choice band in a discard now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can knock me out. Okay. It's not ideal. In which case we kind of go all in. So we need to attach for Xerneas on this turn. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. I think we have to punt this DCE. All the trainers, let's go. Air energy. Energy's good. I've just seen the biggest spider in my life. I need to get Mango on this. Oh, that is grim. That's really grim. Okay. Stretcher's pretty good here. So I'm actually going to stretch it into the deck, I think. This is always happening. Yeah. I stretch it into deck. Just Sycamore. Oh, that's so unlucky. That is ridiculously unlucky. I should have attached this choice band to the Tapu Lele actually. Oh, that is ridiculous. Huh. How about that? That's unfortunate, isn't it? I guess we have to hope he doesn't have rainbow, but it's so unlikely. He's not used many at all. Ugh, it's disgusting. So what ends up happening is me probably having to end next turn to hopefully draw into that Xerneas and then elixir onto it, but even then that's losing position. Oh, we do what we can. We got the Guzma we needed as well. That would have been game. That would have actually just been game. Don't show me the rainbow. So the scariest thing is when there's a massive spider in your room and you look away for a second and it's gone. Might just be the scariest thing. Oh, I bloody hate spiders. Mango's meant to be keeping them in check around here. It's a right good number on some of them, didn't you? I have no idea what my opponent's doing. He tapped a for something. All you need is a Rainbow Sun. Choice Band. What are you holding? Coco is not rainbow. Floatstone's not rainbow either. Choice Band's not rainbow. Sycamore is as good as rainbow. There it is. Alright, I can knock it out. That's not a problem at all. I kind of need to end him here, don't I? Knock him out and then end him. That was not the Xerneas I wanted. Alright, we attach DC and hope for to draw what we need. He shouldn't be able to knock me out. How many Guzma has he used? Has he seriously used no Guzma? How does a Glycephod use no Gizmo at this point in the game? That's just wrong. Okay. Let's go. If we get the elixir from this, then we are in business. We don't. Alright. So he can't knock me out of just DC, right? That's... yeah, he needs a choice band as well. Okay. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. One of these cards is Sycamore, I don't want it. Ah. Kinda hope he replaces my stadium so I can manually retreat this Tapu Lele. Oh, he has an Ultra Ball. That's pretty good. Can't knock anything out apart from this massive Oranguru. He goes for N, that's fine by me. That is absolutely fine. You can't end this deck. The monkey is too strong. Guzma. Did he really end? Oh, God's sake. He really got that. Okay. Well, that's why I killed the floatstone Galissapod earlier. Just did not work out there. Alright. I've had enough of standard. Let's play with the big boys. Those testing for expanded over there in America. Just give them something to think about. So I'm going to play some Yveltal Maxis. I think it loses Archeops, which is a shame, but it gains Machoke, and Machoke's cool. Looks like I'm playing against something similar. Big Body Harris. There's been some good names today. Well, that's not a turn 1 Archie hand, is it? Not. No, sir, it isn't. Ooh, okay. So he's playing Darkrai. I feel like you played Tapu Lele in Darkrai. It feels like a very good card in Darkrai. I also feel like Juniper's just optimal over Sycamore and expanded too. Alright. So he's not hit any compressors yet. Ooh, okay. Does he have Skyfield? That's the question. Laser's fine, as long as I don't stay asleep. That's one of his lasers down for his GX attack as well, which is quite important. There's Skyfield. These turns in expanded just keep on going, don't they? I don't think I had a restoration there. I think you only ever restore with an energy, and even then you've got quite a big bench. That's weird. Well, I'd love to get my parallel, but I don't think I play it. Such a weird turn, like, went all the way in. All the way in. This hand would have been golden with an Ultra Ball, right? Maxis is important in this matchup, as you can imagine. To the point where I think I just prep for it. I mean, this hand has all the tools for it. So next turn I can choice band, computer search, VS Seeker, I can do all of that. So I'm going to train this more now. I get the compressor, so I can just go ahead and play that. There's double Gallade. Cool. Alright. I'm also going to get a Dark Energy and a discard. Because why not? I'm not going to play the Dark Patch yet. I'll hold steady. He's got, the only thing that worries me is he does have N in his hand. But all these cards are insta-play. Yeah. I'm okay with this. Very slow turn, but If I just get a Maxis off, then I'm in business. Now he plays Compressor. He's filled his bench. That's not how you play this deck. I'd love to play this deck. Oh, he goes for Chorus. That's nice. It's very nice. Only shame is I can't Compressor for a computer search for a DC, which is the one thing I really want. Dowsing Machine. Quite like Dowsing Machine. I think for anyone that's going to Fort Wayne and doesn't have a computer search and doesn't want to pay absurd prices, Dowsing Machine is fine. Absolutely fine. I actually really like it. I think it's solid. Okay. Well, we messed up, right? Yeah. We messed up. I mean, we've still got it, but it's just not as clean. Could have been cleaner. I should have dark patched beforehand. I don't think I'm gonna get much value out of Yveltal. I think I'm gonna choice ban Darkrai, and that can knock out Shaman. Cool. Now, give me that DC. Just give me that DC. You know you want it. I didn't check if Oranguru is prized. Oranguru is quite important. Damn. I mean, I kind of have another Maxi next turn. Should we guarantee it? There's DC. This is quite hard actually. I just get a DC. And I don't think I can max these next turn, unfortunately. So let's have a look what's in my discard. Okay. It's a hard choice. I don't think the rest matters that much. So we're going to attach here and just pass. I'll get rid of Skyfield. No, I won't. T-Fury belts. I don't really want to give him any extra space. Plus, if I let him take back the Darkrais, he can just put them back from the discard. And right now they're useless on his bench. Gizmo's a shame. think that might be game. Oh, I just can't ever max these, can I? Okay, that's game over. Big body Harris, you've gone and got me. Let's play some Toad Garb. Let's annoy some people. Does anybody in the that's watching right now want any games? I'm happy to play any viewer. I'd rather play viewers in standard or expanded. Totally your choice. Yeah, just give me a shout if you want a game. Tool drop, baby. I like tool drop. I actually think it has something going for it in expanded. Especially with the new Garbodor. It gives you a finisher because you usually burst out the blocks and then they just start coming back. Oh, it's Trev. Well, there's no turn 1 trainer lock. Alright. So we really want to get... I was going to say, we really want to get Trubbish Floatstone. We got that, so... we're cool. So we want DC now. DC is pretty good. Didn't get it. There's every chance that we won't be able to play this laser any further down the line, so we'll get the value out of it now. So he can retreat to Ascension. But I've actually already got Garb Floatstone down, so as long as I draw it into Garb, I am absolutely relaxed and chill. So it's double Trevenant. Yeah, not a huge threat right now. I'm just gonna Sycamore. Don't get the DCE. That's a shame. Or the Garbodor. It's not like... I'm just gonna Sycamore next turn. It's pretty awkward. The fact that he's playing Garbodor in or Trubbishes in his Trevenant means he probably doesn't have space for things like Crushing Hammer. So my Trubbish is hopefully safe. Computer search. What do you need? What one card do you really, really need? I want to know what that card is. Field Blower. That's the card you really need. That is the card you really need. It's not looking good to me. I think I'm gonna have to Hex. I'm actually just going to go ahead and attach this rainbow here. Put them to sleep, please. Oh well. And we'll grab a sycamore. Or juniper, sorry. This really puts a timer on the Trevenant, big time. Unfortunately my Trubbish is essentially dead. So no Trash Lanch. Oh, he touched it. Does he have another D-Valley? This is questionable if he doesn't have D-Valley. Maybe he didn't realise. Oh, I love this song. Still no D-Valley. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's that's a risk and a half. I've seen a few risks in my time and they just took one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only played 5 trainers. Cool. Alright. So we just Juniper. Hope for a rainbow. Oh my god! It's terrible. No Garbodor, no DC, no energy. It's just oh. It's heartbreaking and back. Alright, it's got his mystery. It still has to pay to retreat. A top deck of DC would be incredibly good here. Because then I could Acerola. But actually I kind of need to get Garbodor going. I think that might be my important card here. So I might just have to Colress. Oh, this Trubbish is 60 HP. Okay. This is the wrong Trubbish. This is definitely the wrong Trubbish. So I'm going to go ahead and attach DC to active. No. No, that's Roller. Cool, Rainbow's good. I also have Guzma. Which is quite handy. So you can start Tree Slamming now, which is actually very strong. Oh. Think we're doing this. Do I need... what do I need? Probably a Hex again, so I'll go for that. We'll just tap a cure here. Seems good enough. Yeah. Alright, that's sticky. Very sticky. Right. Oh, I cannot buy a win in Expanded. No, we're done. Good game. I wonder if I ever got my trade. No, I still can't get those Ho-Ohs that I really want to play with. I've actually had most success with Sableye Garb. Like my win rate with Sableye Garb is actually pretty good and expanded. So maybe this is what we do. Oh. There's no way there should be a queue for expanded. Does nobody want to play? Okay. Compressor's quite cool to have early on. I'll get 2 pieces of puzzle into the discard. It's usually what I do. How did my worlds go? What did I play? My worlds was very fun. I didn't go. So I actually watched Worlds for the first time in 6 years, I'd say. I've been going to Worlds, so yeah, for the first time ever, or in a long time, I've actually watched Worlds, which was really interesting. I enjoyed watching. But yeah, I ended up just using the internationals as my Worlds. I wasn't too keen on just going for day one. So I decided not to go in the end. Let's compress one puzzle, life dew, and probably a trick shovel. But yeah, as soon as I heard that Worlds was going to be in Anaheim, I kind of just tuned out. It's not like a super hot destination for me. Neither is Nashville, I'll be totally honest. Yeah. I'm going for day 2 this year. I've had a decent enough start to the season. This is very good. But yeah, I've had a decent enough start to the season, so I came top 32 at Liverpool regional, which got me 60 points, and also top 4 at the League Cup that I just went to, so that's another 30. So 90 on the board to get me towards my day 2. Hoping that goes well. Yeah, definitely hoping for a good tournament this good tournament season this year. I'm definitely a lot more confident. I've got a deck that I like a lot in Xerneas. But yeah, I'm going to have a hard decision at the end of the season if I do go for day 2 and I don't make it in the end. Whether I go to Nashville. Oh, Toad. I'm sure this was something Joe was talking about. Toad Glissophod. I think he had Garb instead of Golbat though. But yeah, I'm quite happy he didn't get the Toad there. But I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to have a Flare Grunt ready at all times. Xerasic, yeah, Xerasic ready at all times. Cool, so Crushing Hammer. Not doing well on those today. And we'll puzzle. So I might have to get a compressor just to get a Flare Grunt in a discard. Oh, is that Flare Grunt in discard already? Well, how about that? That'll do me. Oh, wait a second, I had a V. Oh. No, this is actually fine. Actually, this is fine. And then I'll VS Seeker for the Flare Grunt now. And then Junk Hunt. Get those puzzles back. My next puzzle, I'm hoping he can't knock me out, and then my next puzzle is going to have to be to get the Sableye pieces back. I've got a Sableye prize, which makes this match quite hard. I think this is one of the main reasons that I wouldn't play Sableye in a tournament, because having one prized is really brutal. It's like a totally different game. Ah, he has nothing. Ah. That's very nice. That actually gives me a turn to Junk Hunt and get this back. I won't get the energy. I'll actually get a Sycamore, a Juniper. Trick Shovel is actually what I wanted, funnily enough. I'm happy to have Garb online. I think that helps me more than it helps him. This Trick Shovel is very good, because I get to control his top decks now. Don't really mind if he has Ultra Ball, so I'll let him have Ultra Ball. But yeah, I'm in full control over his top decks for the foreseeable future, which is fantastic. Because I know already that his hands are dud. He would have played stuff if it wasn't, so... I should still try and endeavour to get a Xerasic or a Flare Grunt. Into my hand. That's something that I should be trying to have at all times, just in case the... Alright, he gives up. Very good. Okay, I'm going to carry on playing this for a bit. I love this deck. It just makes me so nervous to play it at a tournament. I've played it in one tournament and I drew 3 times, because it just can do that. You can win a very, very, very long game 1 and still get donked game 2 and it does not matter. But yeah, if I would have gone to Worlds, I would have played Xerneas for sure. I think it was totally well suited for the meta. Has a decent matchup against God of War. My list, the list that I ran, would have done. But actually, the list that I would have run for day 2 might have had not as good a matchup. I think I would have played a pseudo Wodo for the Ray matchup rather than the Electrike, which would help me in the God of War matchup. Double puzzle. It's already there. I don't even need compressor. I think I'm going to play the double puzzles and then N. Okay, I can try. Okay, sure. Can I play double puzzles? I can. That's really cool. I've never done that before. Alright. No, none of these are things I need. I probably shouldn't. I should never have taken Target Whistle. So this matchup's really hard, but winnable. It's certainly winnable. It's good that I got to go first. I managed to beat Pablo yesterday whilst he was playing Trevenant, and he went first and got turn 1 Trevenant, so it's definitely doable. But I'm not drawing very well. Just control his top deck at least. Yeah, you can get rid of that any day. OVS Seeker now. Alright. Yeah, Bino, I got quite lucky, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely confused him. Oh, he's Trevenant with a Aegis Slash. That's damage. Right there. That is damage. Okay. This is where the game gets hard. Because I'm not allowed to play trainers. Guess what my deck likes doing? That's right. I do like my fair share of trainers. I don't play Hex, or Latias, or Energies apparently. Put 1 down to save me from like Muscle Band Tree Slam plays. I don't want to put 2 down yet. Don't have the break. Okay. Red candy, oh no! The Aegis Slash is in. The Aegis Slash is in. Oh man. That's so cool. I really, I like this card. Not that I'd ever play it, but it's just cool, right? In what world is Aegis Slash just not just cool? Alright, Lysander doesn't help a huge deal. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Why not? So, Painful Sword doesn't quite knock me out yet. So the good thing is he's staying active, so my turn is to try and build up a Garbodor. The fact that I have to discard this Garbodor sucks, but yeah, at least he can't hurt this Sableye, but he can do Megaton Slash. But yeah, I need to get some Crushing Hammers, that's for sure. Yeah, Life Dew works as well. Oh, Field Blow's very nice. No Energy sucks. Absolutely terrible. Hey. We've got the Garbodor, just didn't get the Float Stone. We'll see. Cool, okay. We're back in this. Need him to never ever retreat into the Trev. That's how I win this. There's an energy. Alright. This is all very good news. Maybe I'll get my first energy of the game here. Cool. No, double puzzle. So next turn I should be able to Team Flare Grunt. I'm hoping he doesn't retreat. He should retreat. I'm hoping he doesn't have the means to. But if he can, he should. Even if he has to attach energy. Oh, I don't want him to train his mail. N. Oh. That's a very good mail for him. That's a very good... Oh, he had the energy as well. Does he retreat, is the question. Actually, he can't. Oh, he can't retreat. Of course. Okay. Cool. So... Oh, I didn't see what he took. Huh, not fair. So I'm just gonna N. Do I have N? Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna N. Because he would have taken a card that I assume would have been helpful to him. I could Skull Grunt. I see nothing wrong with Skull Grunt here. This could be very painful. Hello. We'll set up. We'll see if we can't get anything else. One puzzle. I mean, I know he has N. So... I'm going to save this puzzle in here and then just Junk Hunt. Get a Crushing Hammer and a puzzle. Yeah. So the scary thing is if he gets an energy and retreats, that's going to be tough. We should be running out of energy soon. Did I not see the switch in his hand? I must have not. I never got the Float Stone for my Garb either, which is a bit of a shame. Hey Floatstone, how are you doing? Right, let's see if we can draw into something useful. Delinquent would have been helpful about one card ago, right? Let's force him, hopefully make some awkward decisions. I wish you could see the cards that they discard. Like, it just showed you on the screen. It just flies by. I barely caught that. No point getting trainers, I'm going to confuse. Nope, not going to confuse. Damn it, he just has D-Valley. That's his last D-Valley as well. I guess I lose. Yeah, I can't see any way I win this game. Aegis Slash. I would say it's too OP, but if I'd gotten some good flips, I feel like I would have won that. Oh, he had the switch though. Maybe not. Alright, do I have any other expanded decks? Aquabox, this is not a good list. Oh, it's 11 o'clock anyway, so I'm going to call that a night. But thanks a lot for tuning in. Should be streaming next week, I don't see why I wouldn't be. I'll probably go back to my usual Thursday schedule. The only reason I delayed it till Friday this week was because of the I was waiting for the rotation to happen. So I should go back to regular Thursday stream, but I'll post on Facebook when I'm streaming anyway. But anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, and make sure to tune in to Joe next Monday as well. I assume he'll be streaming. And he'll be streaming on Wednesday as well, like normal on Omnipoke. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.